Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I'm in Platoro. Last night I met some guys that let me camp at their cabin, which was sick. I'll tell you more about it when we're on the road. It's like 10 o'clock. Luckily for us, there's no rain right now. The sun's coming through the clouds. I got wet yesterday, hopefully not today. We'll see. It's supposed to be the day that the storming. It's kind of a few drips coming through. Who knows? Let's get on the road. The bike kind of got pretty dirty, but a lot of crud on it, but I just hosed off the drivetrain and lubed it up again. So to give you all an idea of Platoro, this is it. Mate, there ain't nothing here, as you can see. So you can imagine, I don't know if I filmed it, but you can imagine me rolling in last night, just like, like no lights on in town. I just went to the very first light that it was on of like the whole place. It was like hardly anything. And yeah, they were actually so nice. They were like, oh, what are you doing? Talked to me for a bit, told me where to go, and then just as I was leaving, they're like, hey, do you just want to stay here? I was like, yeah, I'd love that. Alright. Luckily for us, we got like 40 Ks, which is mostly descending. There's like a few hundred meters in there though. But I think there's maybe 600 to go down. I got my camelback on the front because it's all wet from the rain and the mud yesterday. Nice place here though, isn't it? Old mining town, they said. They did tell me it was beautiful coming out of here. They're right, bloody gorgeous, man. Cool. It's making our way out of the valley here, I guess. A lot of descending to come, I hope. It's really pretty though, isn't it? Oh, bike falling over with all the different colours. Alright. Look at the gold in these trees. Aren't they awesome? Just beautiful. Oh, thought there was going to be more down, but it's kind of up down at the moment. I love it. So just beautiful, isn't it? It's actually, oops. It's actually looking back in the direction that I came from. The road just like oriented itself that way. Oh, man, these colours, huh? And back down the other side. Story of my life. I would never have guessed that the southern Colorado forest would be so amazing. I suppose part of the reason is because it's later in the season we're getting the different coloured trees. But I mean, still, this is like, this last few days have been some of the nicest forest I've biked through, easily. There's a bug in my eye. Get out of my eye. Whoa. This is some ride this morning. It's actually so beautiful. Now we're at this lower South Fork trailhead, and actually heaps of cars here, but this guy here, he's an outfitter, so it's some kind of excursion, most likely on horses, I would say. Let's continue. One of those descents where I have all the footage. It's just so pretty, I can't stop filming it. Might get the colours better if I zoom in a bit. Oh yeah, you. Look at that. They look like water paintings, I reckon. Oh, well, there's a bird coming through. What kind of bird is that? Anyone know? It's big. He's cruising. Actually, FYI, we're just going through this little place I didn't even know was here, Rocky Mountain Lodge. It's an RV park, there's a little store. Probably not much there though, but I thought I'd let you all know. It's getting a little sprinkled on right now. Look at these. Epic, huh? Epic, as I always say. Had to do a little clip because this is so damn nice. River down there in the valley. The smell of the pine needles up on the road here. It's fantastic. The only downside of this road is the washboards, but it's pretty much like cancelled out by the beautiful country here. We're up on the river here once again. Should be stopping for lunch soon as well. Hopefully the campground will be up on this river, because I love me some rivers. And just like that, the road is sealed once more. Some kind of RV park here, or maybe like a religious getaway or something. I don't know. I think I might have gone past a campsite. Alright, so I'm in this little community where I use the public facilities to have lunch. I did ask someone, they said it was fine. I can't remember what this place is called now, damn it. Horka, yeah. Anyway, one of the locals actually came up to me and they're like, hey, if you want to stay at our place, you're welcome to. And they're like, the bad weather's coming in. And honestly, right now is perfect riding weather, perfect. But I had to climb 600 meters on the road. Then if I go off the road, it's more climbing. So I'm just getting higher and higher elevation. And I mean, I don't fancy being out in the rain. Not like yesterday. Problem is, I think there's bad weather forecast today and tomorrow. So I might get stuck here. But I'll go over, they're going to let me look at the weather forecast, so we'll go and suss it out. Apparently it is raining over in Charmer though, which is like west of here, but not as far, I'm not going that far west, but I mean if it's raining in Charmer, I have no idea about the weather here at all really. Holy shit, am I lucky. So I came back over and spoke to Richard and Beverly, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I will stay, and it wasn't raining at that point. And then we chat for a little bit, and then the rain started. I was like, oh damn. And now it's like really setting in. It's like past that point where it's okay to ride in. It's like, I would say it's like a, not heavy, but it's like definitely getting there. So they actually let me stay in this cabin, which is awesome. And it's got like heating and shower and a bed and everything I need. And also the weather looks bad for like the next 2 days, and I think they're chill with me staying here. So, which would work out well. They were telling me it's like the 20th of September or something. Time is just disappearing. I gotta be done in a couple of weeks. But I mean, there's no use riding in the rain. I'd rather just skip it. You know, I'd rather not finish. So I'm gonna stay here to let the weather pass. But they reckoned in the 8th of September last year it snowed here. But I think I'm gonna get lucky because I think after this couple days we're gonna have good weather again, and I only have to get maybe another, I think it's like 4 or 5 days south, and then I should be in the desert and it shouldn't be a problem. So yes. Guys, we're just going for a drive. I figured I'd show you what they're showing me since we're on a little tourist trip. Look at this house someone built in this town. What the hell? It's like famous. Definitely not legal. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Sounds like I'll be having a few days off here to avoid riding in the rain. And then come Friday, should be clear again. And I'll be heading straight up the hill. Like 600 meters on the road and then even more off the road. I think it's one of the last big climbs. I think there's like 2 big ones coming. This one and then the next day. And then after that, I think it's sort of not as big stuff. Anyway, I'll see you then.